Oh, okay.
The seal of Google.
Come closer.
The Penang State Government, let me first extend our warmest welcome to all our guests and distinguished professors from Dongseo University in Korea. I'm honored to step into KDU College to witness another significant milestone for KDU College, especially in the multimedia, content and animation industry. I do not wish to go through my speech. I'll ask the press to take my speech as read. I just like to focus on a few points when we talk about the multimedia industry. We believe that when we talk about knowledge and creative industries, the basic academic treatise, that you must have 3 T's: talent, technology, and tolerance of new ideas. No 3 T's, forget about creating a creative or knowledge cluster. And in Penang, we have all 3 T's. We have the talent, we have the technology, and we have the tolerance of new ideas. Because we believe fervently that freedom is an essential value for progress. If you look at education, and look at industry, progress in these sectors have been punctuated by moments of category creation. And when you talk about category creation, again, you go back to 3 T's: talent, technology, and tolerance of new ideas. And we have adopted this principle or this value, which I think some in Penang take it for granted. But you will find that there is no such freedom sometimes in other places. And that can be best displayed by our Georgetown Heritage Enclave, which is now growing to be an art, culture, and heritage center. Why is it that in a short span of 6 years, Penang is now considered as the art capital of Malaysia? You look at our wall paintings, you look at our galleries opening in Penang. I think, much as we would like to claim credit, but I think the principal reason behind it is we offer freedom to artists. Freedom to express themselves, freedom to be the best they want to be, freedom to realize their potential. And that commitment to freedom is demonstrated not only physically when we have our speakers corner, the first speakers corner in Malaysia in Penang. We have not only one, we have 2, one on the island and one on the mainland. But also we give academic and industry the freedom to do what they do best. And because of this freedom of the arts, we look at our Georgetown Heritage Festival, now the best in Malaysia. Why? Because we give Joe Sidik, the curator, the freedom to do art without any interference from government. Similarly, our Penang Science Center, our Penang Science Council, where we organize the Penang International Science Fair annually. In a short space of 3 years, we are #1 in Malaysia amongst the best in the region. So big that we have to hold it in a sports stadium. Tell me which state holds their science exhibition in a sports stadium? Only in Penang. And we do it for 2 days. We have nearly 80,000 visitors. And why is it so successful? And you see the displays there. It is not schoolboy or secondary school level. It's not secondary school level. It is world class, cutting edge technology. And the reason is because this is managed by industry, where we have the freedom to introduce new technology without any interference from the state government. And what are the companies that are doing that? top companies like Intel, Motorola, B. Brown, Agilent, HP, and of course other partners like Honeywell, National Instruments, all top companies from based in Penang. And we believe that that freedom, the essential, integral element, is necessary, and that's why we feel that here you have much room to explore, and much room to discover, and much room to create and impact. We feel very excited when we talk about animation industry because we want to grow the animation industry. We feel that there is a lot of interest and participation. And one of our projects that we are doing in order to move the creative industry forward, especially animation, we have set up CATs in Georgetown, our heritage enclave, what we describe as creative animation triggers. And that building, of course, first building we are doing it is the Yap Chow Yi building. First floor, our Penang Science Cafe, again part of our scientific effort to create or to make Penang as a center of excellence for science and technology. We've got all the conditions, we've got the top companies here, and we want to continue the building of talent of scientists as well as engineers of the future. So we have established this Penang Science Cafe. This is for young kids, we start them young. Instead of using their fingers to play computer games on their handphones, we teach them to use their fingers to build robots from Lego sets. So we teach our kids robotics. So which one Yap Chow Yi, the ground floor we use for young kids to do robotics. The second floor will be where our animation trigger is triggered. And what is our CAT, our Creative Animation Trigger? We will set up an accelerator program using an open office concept. And this, I think, will be the first. Not only in Penang, probably in Northern region, I don't know whether it will be the first in the region. I think that is where Lillian and Ms. Lillian and PDC were to get their act together to get it done. So, when you talk about multimedia content, when you talk about animation, even though this signing ceremony is important, but equally important is the environment that you can operate. And that's why we encourage like Dongseo as well as KDU to push forward harder. I asked the professor just now, how many students do you intend to get for the first year? He said 50. Well, that's a good start. We hope that that can be increased. But we hope that both KDU and DSU at Dongseo University can also be a bit more ambitious, not just in terms of getting students, but in order to project the animation and multimedia content that you're introducing, creative multimedia content that you're introducing, by jointly producing the first animation movie from Penang, based not just on Penang, but also Korea. Joint collaboration. And when you talk about movie, it is at least, 1.5 hours in length. So, 100 minutes. I think that would really show that we have the talent and that we are able to scale higher if we can produce an animation movie. I know that in in Busan, the industrial city, port city of Busan, in their film festival, they give a lot of grants for films, maybe to our contacts here. And they are very interested in funding and financing foreign joint efforts. So that could be a start. Because I know animation movie is not cheap. It costs at least $1 million, maybe more, US dollar. So it's not cheap. I think we can get grants from them, together with the financial support from Paramount Corporation. We are supporting Paramount. We are giving you 30 acres in Watakawan to set up the university. And of course, plus University Township. So I'm sure this is grant I mean, joint grant with the Korean side would definitely be a necessary contribution from Paramount. So we again urge first in Malaysia animation movie, a joint effort. Of course, we cannot do it on our own, but joint effort. And Korea has some of the top animators. I think there's one Korean who comes very often to Penang. I can't remember his name. Around 40 over, but he's drawing. What's his name? You're better looking. He's a Korean, so he can draw very well. So we can actually, and he comes regularly to Penang. I think KDU students will probably know him. So we can get them together, I'm sure this can be the start of a much more concrete and productive relationship. We are very serious about the service industry, not just CATs. We're talking about the money spent. Just for Wisma Yap Choi, we are spending 5 million ringgit, more than 5 million ringgit to do the renovation because it's a historic heritage building. And we know animators, they want to operate in a heritage environment because it can inspire them to be more creative. But we are serious about the service industry. We launched our VPO hub, the $1 billion VPO hub on the island, and also we have tied up with Temasek of Singapore to undertake the Penang High-Tech Park, both on the island and Batu Kawan, valued at 11.3 billion ringgit. That works out to probably around $3.5 billion. So these are projects that is focused on service industry where animation is one of the components. So we have got offers from top animation companies in Malaysia coming to set up shop in Penang, and we hope that perhaps from Korea, nothing captures the imagination more than having an animation movie, because you see the credits, KDU, DSU. I think this will really put you on the global map as far as animation industry is concerned. So I would just like to congratulate both parties, KDU College, Dongseo, KDU College, a tertiary education provider in Penang, renowned for its solid industry linkages and of course pursuit of excellence. And they are also a very strong partner in our Penang Science Council. They are partner for Penang Science Cafe, and as you know, we are also the first state to do STEM teaching, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. And we have set up our learning centers to do STEM teaching. So for science and technology, we have done various initiatives, International Science Fair, Science Cafe, STEM teaching, and we are now, of course, when you talk about science and technology, animation also is related to science and technology, using the latest computer software. But most important of all is that the animators must feel free. They must have the freedom, the platform for freedom to do their work, or else they will not come. And we in Penang, we can give you that guarantee. That freedom is something that we passionately believe in. And also I want to welcome Dongseo University to the Penang family. We hope that we can come more often to Penang, especially during winter. You don't have to suffer minus 15 degrees in winter. Come to Penang and you can suffer 35 degrees summer. And I'm sure you will find yourself very much at home with all the Korean restaurants.
Yeah.
There's so many Korean restaurants that sometimes you are spoiled for choice. Not only operated by Malaysians, but also operated by Koreans. You'll be quite surprised to find so many Koreans in Penang, especially those who send their children to study in our many international schools here. So Korea is definitely, of course, very welcome, and we believe that this is the step in the right direction, and we hope that this is only the beginning. And I hope that next time when I come, it can be some MOU on doing an animation movie. So Dr. Chok, that means don't invite me for any other programs. MOU for animation movie. And perhaps our professor can facilitate the financial arrangements through Busan or through any of the film grants that are actually provided by the Korean government. And they are actually very, very progressive, because Korean films, are amongst the best in the world because of this government support. And of course, we need a Korean partner. I'm sure we can work out some joint arrangement from Paramount and Korea side. You can get the animation movie moving. After all, the first 50 students together with your staff should prove that I think we can be the best. So the 2 new double degree programs, Bachelor of Arts, Creative Multimedia, and Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Honors Media, will benefit the younger generation, especially our young musicians. It's very important that we provide opportunities, because I find that over the years, we've got many animators. We've got a few colleges that teach us animation. But our problem is that we are not able to retain them because there's not enough work in them. And when you go either to Hong Kong, Singapore, or Kuala Lumpur, and we hope that if we can set up the animation industry, your graduates, the 50 graduates you produce every year, maybe more, we want them to stay in Penang so that they can contribute to the creative multimedia industry. So finally, let me thank KDU College and Dongseo University again for this partnership, which we hope will move Penang forward in this creative multimedia industry. Thank you very much.
And in return, ladies and gentlemen, right now we have Dongseo University presenting a souvenir of appreciation to KDU College Penang. From Professor Dongseo graces with his presence today. Thank you, young awak.